So I feel that the best of me comes when I'm not in the nitty-gritty of it.
Here's something that is powerful to consider. When you are in a step one moment, you know what that means. When you are aware of what you don't want, don't try to make that step one moment a step three moment. Put some distance between the two. And by some distance, we mean time, space, time, mostly time, but time and space. Don't ask yourself to suddenly turn on a dime and offer a vibration that is the antithesis of what you are feeling right then and there. Law of attraction will not allow it. Law of attraction will not say to you, well, you've got this momentum going. You've got this momentum going. What we're saying is, oh, hear this. We've not said this before. There is value and power in allowing the momentum of unwanted to grow. If you don't allow the problem to get bigger, little problems bring little solutions. Big problems bring big solutions. Yes? Just know the distinction. Just know the distinction. So give it all you got, let the problem grow, and then take a nap. And when you wake up, maybe you'll be in the receiving mode of the solution, but don't immediately go back to the problem. Because there are people that hold themselves in the problem mode their whole life. You hear them. It's just complaint after complaint after complaint after complaint after complaint. And oh, they've created this whopping vortex, this magnificent vortex. And all the inner beings were over here just dancing, just waiting for just a glimpse in our direction of what they really want. But oh no, they are problem oriented because that's the way they've been taught. Find resonance with the solution.
So what I'm kind of trying to figure out is like, I will see it going on and then I won't get stuck in it. I'll be like, all right, 5 minutes, whatever, let's move on. And I almost feel like it's easier to just hand that problem off to somebody else and move on.
Have you ever heard of someone called Jesus? He said, turn the other cheek. Mm-hmm. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. You've seen this. Now look over there.
Because it feels that staying in that connection and in the flow of the good feeling and just trusting that the solution is coming.
So are you saying that you could actually be having a step one moment consciously and feel good about it? We call that step 5. Step 1 is know what you don't want. Step 2 is ask, which you can't help but do. Step 3 is you get in the receiving mode of what you're asking for. Step 4 is get really good at that. Find resonance with your solution more and more and more of the time. And step 5 is slip back into contrast, but don't beat up on yourself about it because you know the value of contrast. What about fine-tuning? What about fine-tuning? Esther did that with her treehouse the other day. She got up in the treehouse and she thought, I remember when this treehouse thrilled me more. So she felt a little absence of thrilling. And then she thought, I could look other places for things that thrill me, or this treehouse could thrill me a little more. This treehouse still has some juice in it. There's more here. So she looked around and she thought, the paint is peeling over there and over there and over there. And this door is sticking. And this piece of glass is letting moisture in between it, so it's fogged. She deliberately let herself put life back into the treehouse by acknowledging that there were things about it that she would like to be different. And when she left the treehouse, she felt better about it than she had in a long time, because the contrast she allowed herself to witness caused energy and therefore momentum to flow. And that's what life is. You live this life as a reason to allow the energy that creates worlds to flow through you. Now, there are many who would say, Esther being one of them in the past before she understood this so well, aren't there other things more important for you to focus upon than a treehouse that's already finished? It doesn't matter what you are using as your reason for focus. Source energy will flow. And the point is energy flowing. Finding something that you're focusing upon, that you are asking energy to flow. You are the project. You didn't come to create world peace. You came to find personal satisfaction and contentment. You didn't come to solve the problems of the world. You came to define your own problems and bring solutions to those. You are the project. You are the important project. You are the joy-seeking project. You are the life-flowing project. And everyone like you has direct access to all of this. You don't need to save the world. In fact, you can't. They all have equal access to this energy. Everyone has contrast. Everyone has a vortex. Everyone is summoning energy. Everyone is either letting it in or not letting it in any moment. And you certainly can uplift them and assist them by demonstrating through the clarity of your own example how to live joyfully and happily ever after. But you didn't come to save a world that doesn't need saving. You came to demonstrate your own joy that others might find theirs as well. The most delicious creating is to have knowledge of how this all works. And so to realize that you're having a step 1 moment and being all right with it, which makes it a step 5 moment really. But to realize that you're having a step 1 moment and that there is a bounce from it and that energy is now flowing because of it. Now, here's another statement that we have not made this clear before. Energy flows because of your attention to unwanted. When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. Haven't you heard us say that endlessly? When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. There's a clarification in that because every subject is really 2 subjects. So if you have a lot of clarity within you about what you really don't want, unbeknownst to you, you've got a lot of clarity within you about what you do want too. You just don't have access to it this red hot minute because you're focused over here. Well, doesn't that mean that focusing over here is of benefit because it creates this? Yes, that's why you came into this body. You said, let me at it. Let me be exposed to contrast that will cause me to give birth to more. To more. So the contrast causes you to give birth to more. And when you are like you or like Esther, where you understand this, you understand your guidance system. Esther didn't really go into any sort of negative emotion about the treehouse. It was just this comfortable light. Wouldn't it be nice if? I remember when it felt more exciting. And then right in the middle of those thoughts, she started feeling a little energy move toward it. And she started thinking about some things that might be fun, might be satisfying to do. Not because they need to be done. You see, that's what gets you in a bound up place. When something needs a solution and you're all wrapped up in the need. So I need this thing I am preventing. 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 But I'd like this thing. I'd like this. I would like to feel that way again about this, and I would like this. Soft, gentle desire is the most powerful desire in all the world. Soft, gentle focus about things you want is the most powerful state of being because you want it and you allow it. Oh, thank you very much. You want it and you allow it. Oh, thank you very much. You want it and you allow it. Oh, thank you very much.
So it's almost, it feels like it's when there is that strong desire, like there is this thing that needs to be fixed. It's almost not.
Let's not call it a strong desire. Let's call it a clear desire. And let's call strength non-resistant. You see, what humans think a strong desire is almost always includes a lot of resistance. I really, really want this because you've gathered all of your resistance to fix it. That's not a productive desire. That's a desire that you're contradicting with your own attention. That's actually the weakest of desires. What humans think is a strong desire is actually their weakest state of being because they're working against themselves. So it's a soft focus, a relaxed desire. It's ease and flow desire. It's a positive expectant desire. It's a wouldn't it be nice if desire. It's a, oh, I really love it when desire. It's, oh, I would really like to see that desire. Oh, wouldn't this be fun? Wouldn't this be nice? And you almost never can get there in the middle of looking at what you don't want. You see? You got to put some space between. Focusing upon a problem puts a solution over here. And once the solution is there, if you're not focused upon the problem, then the solution can come to you. That's the thing. That's why we've been talking to you for so long about step 1, step 2, step 3. But humans, we love you so much. You want to do step 1, and then you want source to do step 2, and then you want to keep focused upon step 1 until source fixes it with step 3. Well, that's not how it works. You've got to let it go, and you've got to stop beating up on yourself. You know, Esther has never known more clearly what she wanted until she got several weeks of what she doesn't want. And those weeks of what she didn't want produced the most magical solution that she's ever witnessed in her entire life. So a little bit of what you don't want can go a long way toward what you do want, yes? You see what we're getting at? You've just got to stop freaking out when you're in the step 1 mode. Understand that it's part of the process. Don't beat up on yourself about it, and know that if you have identified a problem, that help's on the way. And then do anything and everything that you can to let the help in. And how you let the help in is not focused upon the problem. Well, Esther has the advantage of getting on airplanes and going to places. She was going to places, doing things. She wasn't there. Her problem was not active within her. So how does it work? Law of attraction, big. Me. Thinker, offer vibration. Me, know what I don't want. Create what I do want in the vortex. Create what I do want in the vortex. Do you believe that? Do you believe that your solutions are there? Because if you don't, then none of this makes any difference. But if you can accept that there is a vibrational reality that is going to show itself to you, and the showing itself to you is going to be way fun, then can't you be a little less heavy-handed on the problem, and can't you be a little more solution-oriented? But you see, we love you so much. You want to validate your existence by being problem wrestlers. I'm really good. I'm strong. I can get it done. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I can do it. I am determined. I can do it. I can do it. Do what? Solve that. That's wrong. Join my forum. Turn your television to my network. I will show you what's wrong, and we will solve this problem together. No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll make a bigger solution, which you don't have access to. And the bigger solution that you create that you don't have access to, then the more separation there is between you and you, and the worse you feel. You got to chill. If you understand that law of attraction abounds, and you do, and you believe that through knowing what you don't want, that you've created a vibrational reality of what you do want, and if you know that you have guidance that is letting you know what you do, and if you care about feeling good, and you mostly do, then everything will work out for you all the time. And others will witness it, and they will say to you, what is it that you're doing? And you're saying, well, the most important thing is I'm chilling. And they're saying, no, you're not chilling, you're just lazy. And you say, no, this is chilling. Chilling is allowing step 3. What? Chilling is allowing what I want to come about. What? Chilling is letting in what I've been asking for. What? Oh, I can't explain it to you. Just watch me. Just watch me. Just notice how light I am, how easy I am, how playful I am, how eager about life I am, how willing to do things that are fun for me I am. Just notice what a light touch I have to things. Notice that I don't let anything become a big hairy deal. Notice that I don't get really bent out of shape over anything anymore. Notice that I don't carry any grudges. I don't pick any fights. Notice that I try more and more to be optimistic rather than pessimistic. Notice that I don't join in any pessimistic conversation. Just watch me. Notice how happy I am, and notice how the happier I am, the better it goes for me. This is a really good time for a segment of refreshment.